Looky, looky, looky. I've got my hands on one of the first copies of the She's in Her Apron Planner. Let's do a flip through. This video is brought to you by Apron Diva, my online apron boutique. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. And you know what? Let's add a planner as another great accessory to that particular caveat. I am always on the lookout for a new planner, particularly one that can meet most of my planner needs. I have yet to find planner piece, and I am hoping that maybe this one can help me get there. This planner is from Kimmy at She's in Her Apron, and it is a planner that she and a friend, Melissa, at In the Leafy Treetops put together that is made especially for homemakers, and it is laid out to help us track all the things that we as homemakers so often need to track. So I was really excited when she sent one out to me to share with all of you. And look at this cover. Is it not adorable? I just love the flowers on it. The pinks, the blues. It is just so pretty, so feminine. And as you can see, it's coil bound. So if you're a coil bound planner kind of girl, you will love this. Now, the interesting thing about this planner is that it only has 4 months in it. It goes from September to December of 2021. And the reason why she set it up this way was because she wanted to get something out to you right away that you could use and get started working in your home. But there will be other versions. In November of this year, they will release information about what you can get for 2022, and there will be a quarterly, which is one with 3 months, and then there'll be another 4-month planner, and then a 6-month and a 12-month planner. So I'm looking forward to getting the information about all of those. But let me show you what came in my bundle. I got this cute little Aprons On notepad, which I absolutely love. This holiday 2021 notebook, and then of course the planner itself. Now, the notebook doesn't come with the bundle. When you purchase it, you get the notepad and you get the planner, and the whole thing is less than $35. Now, that doesn't include tax for whatever area you're in, but to purchase the planner and the notepad is less than $35. So I thought that was pretty economical. And when you flip it open, you've got a nice little welcoming note from Kimmy Hughes from She's in Her Apron, and then also from Melinda, and the two of them did collaborate on the planner. And then Kimmy tells you all about her struggle with anxiety and ADHD and why she organized the planner such that it is. So I think it'd be interesting for you to take a look at that. And then here's where the planner starts. You've got your year at a glance calendar right here, like in most planners. Over here we've got birthdays and anniversaries from September to December. And then there's a little box right down here that you can just use for whatever it is that you want. And then we flip over to the next page, and one of the things that Kimmy is always saying is pop, and she's talking about progress over perfection. So she talks about popping into your zone cleaning, popping into your day. So here we see that we've got popping into zone cleaning, and she's got it all set up for the various zones. Now, this zone cleaning harkens from the Fly Lady cleaning system, which is the method that I use. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to work for me. So here we've got zone 1, which is the entryway, zone 2, the kitchen, zone 3, the bath and laundry areas. Over here we've got zone 4, the bedroom, zone 5, the family rooms, and then you can add your own zone for zone 6 if there's some things that you think haven't been covered. And I really like the way she's got the various tasks already written in for you. And then of course you can always add extra there, and anywhere you need them. And this is kind of neat right here. You can scan this and find more about her zone cleaning. I don't have the apparatus to do that. I'll have to see what's up with my phone. It's probably there and I just don't know how to use it. Now this next page is for the master freezer inventory, and there are 2 of them. And so many people have an extended pantry or a 4 corners pantry, as my friend Mary at Mary's Nest says, and that includes a separate freezer for longer term or additional food storage. And many people may have two. So you've got a page here for one freezer and another one here for another. Or if you don't want to use this one for freezer inventory, you can put a sticker over it and use it for something else, like maybe your extended pantry. But it's just interesting to be able to have this right here. I've got a freezer inventory, but I keep it somewhere else. It's not in my daily planner, so it's not as accessible. So I really like the fact that this is right here. I'm really excited to try and use it. And just before we get into the September layout, there is a little divider that gives us a nice little saying, and this one says, "A year from now, you'll wish you had started today." And that is so true. So I really like that. The picture is really cute. And then we flip over, and here's our month at a glance. And this one goes from September 1st through September 30th, and it starts Sunday to Saturday, and then there's a little column over here that you can put notes. Now, what I found very interesting was that there is another calendar that is a month at a glance. And at first I was like, well, why do we need two? And then I realized this is just your basic monthly calendar, but this one is set up into weeks. So when I'm doing my zone cleaning, here's week 1 for zone 1, week 2 for zone 2, week 3 for zone 3, and 4 and 5 and so on. So I really like that. That was just so cool. And then over here along the side, we've got two little note columns that you can put in whatever you want. At the top of this, you can put a focus or a goal for the month. And then the same thing over here, some kind of theme or whatever, but whatever you want to do with it. I'm really excited to give this a try. Now this page is quite interesting, where it says to shop your shelves, and then you're looking at your freezer inventory and your fridge inventory. But this is the fridge freezer combination that's in your house, in your kitchen. And so you can be pulling items from here to plan your menus for the week. And then if you find that you're missing something, you can add them to your shopping list over here based upon the meal planning ideas you've come up with. Down here you've got your pantry inventory, and then of course if you've made some make-ahead freezer meals, you can check out the freezer and see what's in there as well, and use all of this to dump over here for your meal planning and ideas, and then create your shopping list from that. And the cool thing about this, the shopping list is here and the shopping list is there. So there's little scissor marks here that shows you can just trim this off, and you can take this shopping list with you. And then you've got a little set of notes that starts there and continue over here. So that looks pretty good. And then you've got a master to-do list here, and I can probably fill up that to-do list. There's always something going on. But I like the idea that it's just linear, and so you've got a master to-do list for the month, and then over here you can use these boxes as you choose. And I'm wondering how I can use these boxes. I'm thinking maybe for some of my social media stuff, because I don't always keep track of who I've contacted, who I need to contact, when I posted, that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to using those. And then we get into the actual layout of the planner itself. So here's the first layout, and this is actually week 5 on the zone cleaning system. You've got August 30th and 31st, and then September 1st through 5th as the rest of the week. So you would have Monday to work on zone 5 to finish up August, and then we'll start zone 1 here in September. So this is quite nice. And then I like the fact that this column, that there's nothing in it. It's just open. I can put dots in here if I want to use it for an hourly, if I just want to put some different appointments in there. Not sure how I'm going to use this, but I'm looking forward to giving it a try. But I'm loving down here where you can see the morning routine and the evening routine. And I do a pretty good job with my morning routine, but sometimes I get a little slack on the evening routine. So you've got the days here as your tracker so that you can mark off whether or not you're getting those things done. You can write over here the zone you're working in, and then choose the 4 zone tasks that you want to do that week in that particular zone. And if you've got a particular focus for the week, say Swedish desk cleaning, you can put that in there. So I'm really liking that. And then over here, there's like another little brain dump. So there's like a little to-dos or just a brain dump. And it's kind of nice to have that here with everything else. And then a small expense tracking box. And then of course over here, more menu planning. Because as homemakers, you know, meal planning and menu planning is very important. And there's space to put breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so we'll just see how I use that. But I'm excited to give it a try. And then it just continues in this way all the way through September. And then at the end of the month, and at the end of each month, you've got 2 pages of notes, which is very nice. And then you've got these 4 boxes here to either do a month in review or have them for something else that you might want to use. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. We'll see. And then here we go for October, and there's another nice saying, such as give yourself a grace. And I think that's probably something we need to all consider, because so often we are hard on ourselves and don't give ourselves enough grace. So this is a nice reminder. And then look at the nice little muted colors. And then here we've got October, and it's your month at a glance, starting with the Sunday through Saturday with notes on the side, and the same areas at the top that you could write in: focus, goals, gratitude, whatever. And then your weekly calendar, week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, since October starts on Monday the 4th for week 1, and then ends on the 31st, which is a Sunday, there's only 4 weeks in October, so there's extra spaces for us to write little notes down here, use stickers or whatever. And then more boxes here. So that's quite nice. And then as you go, again, you've got shop your shelves, your menu planning idea, your shopping list, etc. More notes, and then more master to-do list. So you've got this master to-do list, and then this set of organizing box in every month, and then your months start as usual. So November, and then December. And then at the very back of the planner, you've got a note section. And so this note section has like a little graphic card there. So if you want to do some kind of doodling or drawing, you could do that there. But then these are all note papers, just like a little notebook inside your planner. And they're actually divided into different sections. There's a set of notes with this grade section, then a set of notes with the more pinky gradation, and then one with the floral gradation. So if you wanted to divide even the notebook up for 3 different purposes, you could. And then right at the back, there's this little pouch. And you open it up, and you can keep your little notepad inside there. Or you could keep receipts or something like that. And I can certainly see receipts, because I've lost a receipt that I need to find. Now let's take a look at the notepad. Now this is the notepad that comes with the planner, and I just love it. First of all, she says aprons on, and that's one of the things that Kimmy always says is aprons on. And then over here is a to-do list. So this is like a daily little notepad that you can use to keep yourself organized. So you can dump your to-dos here, make your list, check them off as you go down. And then over here, you can just circle the day you're working on, put today's date on. Over here, you can make sure that you're caring for yourself by staying hydrated. If you've got places to go, people to see, or people to call, you can list those here. And that's one of the things that I find is that I'm often needing to call someone and trying to figure out where to put that on my planner. So here you could do that right there. And then you can also answer the question, what's for dinner? And I like the idea that I can just tear out the note and just put it right here in the planner. I can secure it with a piece of washi tape, or I could just let it sit there and I can write what I need to do, check things off, and then when I'm done, I'm done. I could always put that in there, and then I can see what I've been working on that day. As Kimmy says, I can see where I've been popping for the week. You get one of these sweet little daily notepads when you order your planner, but you can go to the online store and order more. Now this is the other little booklet that came in my bundle, and it is the Holidays 2021. And it's quite interesting. When you open it up, your first thought might be that, oh, well, the new year is gone. But if you haven't done 4th quarter planning, you can get started now and just put them in here. And there's all kinds of areas of your life that you can address. And then, of course, your word of the year can go there. So if you haven't chosen a word, you could choose one for the 4th quarter moving forward. And then there's other things there that you can fill out in regards to that. The next one is Easter. and then you get to back to school, which is right now. So this is very timely. Back to school schedules, goals, to-dos, all those kinds of things that moms and dads are trying to track and take care of. So there's all kinds of things you can do associated with that. And then summertime plans, you can start working on those plans now. Thanksgiving plans, there's all kind of goodies in here to help you plan for Thanksgiving. And then of course Christmas, there's plans for that as well. This notebook doesn't come with the bundle, but you can order it from the online store, and I think there's enough in it that can make it worth your while. Now, why am I so excited about this planner? Well, one of the things that I've been doing recently is sharing with my homemakers how I use my planner to organize and manage my home. And I use the zone cleaning system, and I've been making some adjustments in my planner to accommodate that. So the nice thing about Kimmy's planner is that the zone cleaning is already addressed. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. And when I do my zone cleaning video for September, I'm going to use this planner, and we'll just kind of see how it works for me. Now, why do homemakers need a planner? Well, because we have to be organized. We have to have a series of routines and things like that to help us get it all done, because there's so many things going on in life. You've got so many things you need to do when you're the lady of the house or the man of the house, that you need a way to keep it all organized, and sometimes trying to keep it all in your head just doesn't work. And I like a pencil and paper planner. I have been at my wit's end this week. One of my sisters, who I shall not name, and it's not one that you guys normally hear about, dropped her phone in the toilet, and so the phone is dead, and all of her information is in the phone. So we've been trying to get into her bank account. We've been trying to get into information related to her insurance, her email. It's all in her phone. She can't remember any of the passwords, and whenever we try to log on or to get anything done, it says they're going to send us a code to verify it in the phone, and the phone's dead, so we can't get it. It has just been a nightmare. So I really like having a pencil and paper planner that I can leave at the house. I can make notes in, that if push comes to shove, I can go back there and retrieve my information if I need to. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention about this coil binding is I like the way that I can see that it's really tucked down in there quite nicely so that it shouldn't come loose. And the coil binding is very heavy. So I don't think we're going to have any problems with that. So I was excited to see that. Now, one of my sisters is a planning and paper fanatic. She loves pretty paper, notebooks, journals, that kind of thing. She cannot wait to get her hands on this planner, and I know she's going to love the feel of it. It just feels so good in the hand. So now that I've told you about all the things that I love about the planner, let me share what I think might be a challenge, or at least what's a challenge for me so far. As I look at the planner itself, the colors are just a little bit muted. Right now, I'm in a brightly lit kitchen. I've got daylight. I've got a ring light right there. So the colors are popping nicely. I can write in it without any problem, but my vision is beginning to change just a little bit. And if I'm not in a very well lit area, sometimes I struggle being able to read what's on the page. So I had this up by my bedside, and I was trying to just kind of flip through it, and because the lighting in the bedroom is not as bright as the lighting in the kitchen, I wasn't able to see it quite as well. So, but that's just a struggle for me. If I have young 20/20 vision, that may not be an issue. Now, one of the things that I really like about this planner is that if you want to plan pretty, you can do that with this planner. And plan pretty, as Keita from At Home with Keita says, is when you're using your stickers and all your planner goodies, and you're just really coming up with really pretty layouts on your planner. I like to do that, but I don't have a lot of time to do that lately, so I have not. But I'm really interested in giving it a try to see how I can plan pretty on these layouts. Something nice and simple that can work for me. So we'll see if I do anything with that. And now that I've figured out why there are 2 months at a glance in the planner, I love it, because I can see where On the first monthly layout, I can put in just everything that's going on with my family, or I can use it to track my YouTube videos and Apron Diva business. But on the spread that has the weeks on there, I can track my zone cleaning. So I'm really excited about that. So zone 1, week 1 for September, I'm going to use this planner to plan my week, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. And as you know, what I've been doing is sitting down on Sunday afternoon and showing you what I plan to do in my home for zone cleaning that week, using my planner to plot that out, and then I can go back and track it. And then I show you the video from each day where I do that work, and I put it all in one video. And it's just nice and compact. So be sure and come on back and see that. If you've missed my August diary zone cleaning, click here. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below and check out another of my August diaries, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to visit our sponsor at aprondiva.com.